Happy Monday. Happy Monday to you, and you. Thank you for coming. I'm starting this a minute early because the language is just coming out. I'm going to start with language. Please feel free to share what you would like to address in the journey in the chat. And if you're not in the chat, that's okay too. You can just I feel like writing it down today is kind of important. So if you're seeing this later on the replay, or if you're not in the chat right now, that's cool. Just write it down, what it is you'd like to work on. And welcome everybody. I'm just going to go ahead and start and really address, for me anyways, I feel like the language is a little different today. So I'm just going to go ahead and relax into it and see where the language goes. It's good to be back, everybody. Tapanu, apa, apato, amakoma, ashewa, yapa. Yanu patutita, kunatute, tama pokushina ma, papa, kiana, shewa, mama wa shewa, kiama petano ostita, matiatia. They're talking about descendants. Coming down from the mountain. And they're talking about the gentle weavers, the ones that weave. Talking about how the birds, and they take the things they find, tutita noštita, and they fly them, the pieces in their beak, pakonaka pakoshepa, yepa ma tutita, as if it's the thread. So the blackbird flies with it in the beak. Kotakota, yetita mashtita, weaving, koka naka, kokita, yikako kanaka, kokayewa, konaka, shewa. Yatita, shewa. Yetitanu pakui shiwa, showing me the thunderbird. Anu tita washtita. Anu kakaye tita. Pakotita mashtita. Aye tita, kushtita. Getting comfortable. Kotita, mashtita, like finding a good place to sit. And this may take time. So make sure you're comfortable. Kutita. Ama and it does depend on metaphorically where we sit. For the coming times. For instance, I'm seeing someone nestling within rock. Almost calling in like an element for yourself. Makuita, pakota makoshewa. Aye, tita, kana, tita, makoshewa. Maye tita no tita mashtita, ye tita makuka, ye tita. Anui, pakushe, pa washewa. Yanui, papakuti, nauka, koka, asheta, konapia, mashtita. Katitama, pakuyewa, shenama, yewa, wa, shema, wa. Ta, yanu, kapatutita, nya, tiakika, she, nya, tiatuma, koshewa. Papanui, kakandan tushti taye, paye, kuna, ashtatawa, shemayewa, maita, tata, maeta, tata, akuti, maeta, nakashewa, aye, tita, pakutita, mako papa, shematia, maeta, konata, pakushe, papa, ye, pamawa, mama, ye, papa, yewa, wawa, she. Atutita, naka ushe, 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 kotita ma koshima yiwa. Matita na papakutita, ashtita, and they're showing me a sacred place. Yatu, atutama pakushtita, that we are the descendants. Yaku ka eshe tana koshewa. Yetita, and I can see a great distance from this place. Yano taka shewa. Yetita, I can see Lutotanoshita, the other peaks. Atu kapano kapaku shewa from this place. Papaku tita noshtita, the advantage point. Kupaku yano. Patutita noshtita. And it's not to certain eyes, it's nothing special. This sacred place of the descendants. Yakotita, makotita, yepa, yatu tama kushtita yewa, anoi papakutita, kushena, yetita. There are some rocks for sitting. Kutita nama papakushewa, but it's in disarray. Yatita. Makota no ka shematia koka, taka. Yati tamashtita urshe nama papa kiatono shewa mama yewa, and to be able to see in the distance yakutita ma papa yoa shema ye pa ye tita pa she pa ma pa kiatia na shewa. And from this advantage point of the descendants, yaku yatatono mabakiao. Usheshe, makopa, mashe tiano, kupashena, maui, tatama kotapa koshe maua, shewa, anui tamako shewa. Definitely speaking of the land. Alto titano, katatanano shewa, ba yoana tutu papa kiano, shema yewa. Ashtata mauku, kianoti, kuyatita, ushtata, yeti, anuita, makoshewa. So just checking in, kutitana with the land, makuka, yeti tamakushewa, like in preparation. Pakuk, anotitamakupa, ushema tiatiano tawashewa. Makuki titana pakoshewa. And what can a human do in preparation for the land for what is coming? Kota pashema titono pashewa. And they're bringing in that coil again. Kotanoshtika from the tutomapa ushepa ye tawashe. It's different than say like a lightning. Patu titana tu katana shewa. And the shape of it is not the lightning bolt, it is the serpent. Kokato shinamaka. Akanata tatama koshtitano papakanatia. Mashtita papakuna. Mashtita kapashina yipapanoka. Anuitama tia. It's like welcoming. Kota koshtita, preparing for the welcoming of this as the descendants. Yatio kopanoshitita konaka. Matito moshitita papamaku. It's like we each go to the peak. Patokashtita, the point of the advantage point. Kotama paku. Yana. Pakutita makuishe anui pa shimatiu kyonu kuku yawa. Some of us think of our star family, kutita noshtita, and what star, kutita mo pakushewa, or off planet, off Earth, kutanos places, pakunitita ma pakushewa. But let's think about certain parts of Earth that we have a connection with. For these special places on Earth. Because if one is here at this advantage point, and others are in their advantage points. We can do katutitana wushtita kwa yetita, what it is we need to do here, kutanonshtita, which has something to do with the things inner earth, they're not communicating. Kotapa koshtita, something is blocking them. Yapa duita makushewa. Papa mama tuto ashtita anata goshtita yetita nushtita. And this is what this is the timing to start focusing on that. And really kulatama koshtita yetita yetita yetita. Ano titama kosheta mako ana yeka kotakana kyapa mashtita mashtita kushewa yetita, talking about our energy centers and being pakumata ushtita, not necessarily a beacon pakota panututu tano kushtita, but we each have a key. Kota batuta ko kano katana ba ishtiwa, we are the key. Patianoku. Ashtita makuti 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 matuti tano papakoshewa ayeti ayeti yetita amatana ushtitai yetita anui amapakota eshtita katitama pakushtita yewa yana kiata anu titama paku shema watuto umpampa kyo pano ka pa ishewa yano ita kunata ma ishewa matu tita yetita makutama pa paku ishewa mawa kutina ushtataku ki Pano kashe kakaye tita mashewa tyotyo akushena ye tita mawashe ye tama pauku yamashewa ye madya mashe patyotum kutita mapakishe tita nana yewa matu tita kyonotu makutita yetita makushe tatanaka makiatia mashtita kuti nanaka kakushe kanaka ashe mauka taku katatana yetiti pako shema bua shema tiao asheba. Anuti katatana ashtita mawakuna kama papa nui tapaku shewanaka pamaku. Anititana nushtita maukia tia papa pamakia nya tia shewa. Yamatu patutu ntitama pama tia nya kushepa mapa patio tunoshtita yatita kotitama papa kushema yema tui makupa tanui pa yato tanoshtita, get your head on straight. Yano tita yatita man pakotita oshtita makui anitita she papa maku kata yetita kushtita, lacing ourselves up papi papa kiata katana kyao ashtita nui tamakyo tu tonoshtita ayewa nuita pakui taye tamashewa ita ukai payana ye papai titi tamashewa ukai titi tamai kaushe ukaye Yana tita kaukaye tita Shushana Ye ti 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 tau ka ye ti 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 tamau ka 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 ye ti 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 ti. Papamaku. Papamaku titana she kau kai ti 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 tau kai tau kai. Tanu, tanu, matu titama pakua she matia. Makutita, makutita. Ashtata, yetita, kianoma, kianoma, kianoma. Pautukia. Yato papakiano tita pakona shepa ye tita no kuko yatano yako tita kiana ka mama she pau kia mama Tatiano katitana kietino mutaka iana katika maka she kianu Kayamau she tiano ki kiano ka pakio kanatito kushamatiano. Aye titama kuata patuita no kishe makianaka pakushe na ye wa katama pakushe wa. Yanu kapana ita. Ooh, my goodness. They have a lot to say today. I'm still in the energy of it. Tutitana kiana shewa. Definitely to get ready. I'm reading what everybody wrote. Wow, I'm still in this energy. Welcome, everybody. I'm seeing all the words. I see that, Lori. Welcome. Hello, Randy. I'm sorry that you're under the weather, Gwen, but I'm glad that you're here. Yeah. That's interesting that you said that, Jewel of the Tarot. You said that you went through your mama's end of life journey in December. What a privilege. Now being there for my 90-year-old dad, being there for everyone, slowly walking my way back, reigniting my flame, another journey in life. That they were bringing in that energy of reuniting. Yes, I will say yes to that. Yes. Hmm. Okay. ant medicine. Yeah, you bring up the ants. I was thinking about the ants. Yeah. Yes, Annie Bear. Yeah. Yeah. That was a lot of energy, Sal. Yeah, they were really talking today, and it sounded different. A pulse is a great way to explain, Richie. Yeah, yeah. Um, I'm still in it. It was only 20 minutes. That's crazy. Okay. Um, Let me describe. They definitely put me on this advantage point. I love how they were saying descendants, descendants. I do have some new subscribers. So I had a language emerge. I was putting in some work, self work on myself, spiritual work on myself about, I don't know if it was like 8 years ago or something. And long story short, I was having heart issues, and it had something to do with a past life in the Trail of Tears. And all I saw was this Native American female, and she was on her knees and she was keening. The word was definitely, the action was keening. And the feelings that went with it was just tears that wouldn't stop. I felt like I had betrayed people, that I had told them that I was going to meet up with them, knowing full well that I had to stay behind. And I felt like I abandoned my people. And so when I was in Sedona, at one of the retreats that I like to go with Carissa Schumacher and her beautiful team that meet up in or live in Sedona, my friend, who's part of it, facilitated a healing where she said that my people um, were not sad. I was the only one holding on to the sadness and grief, and that they were happy because they're coming back, and we get to like be together again. This my people, and as soon as I let that go in my heart space, and she's doing the energy work, my language came out, and I've been practicing it ever since. And it has healing properties that I discovered with a group of people that we were already working on intuition, Reiki, and mediumship. So I was able to practice with them, and found that it had indeed healing properties to it. So that's the language. Some people call it light language, heart language, soul language. Yeah, I could go on and on about that, but that's just a quick explanation. But they do show me. Sometimes I feel things, and sometimes they show me things, and for a lot of that, it was, I feel like, just a transmission for us all. And there's a lot I didn't see. So, yeah. And my feet are buzzing right now. Are we channeling the earth? You know, Annie, they're kind of there's a bit of an explanation about how do you guys know about logos? I tried searching it, but it's something that they explained to me. I've written it down from the beginning when my language came through. There's something about logos. Um, it's kind of like the tapako ni tamako shimatia tiana tamako tau kiana. It's like sound, frequency, beginning, creation. Yeah, logos, Annie Bear. Yano tako ta ta no ta. And so when we're talking about channeling Earth, it's almost as if Yapao ko anoi tatya tono ko shewa na yewa. It's like we have the I'm going to call it dust. We have the dust from lots of different things, not just Earth. Tako ni tako, like particles of logos. Yokunatianu kiatita yema kuka ishtita yena patyanu kapayewa. And there's that like that energy pano ti tao katano ishtita maye, like the receivers of this energy. Kamakuti kuti kuna papatu katyana koshiwa. And it's like the great dust up of ourselves, the great dust up. Anuti anotama koshewa, having to do with logos. Yeah, Fogo, the stardust. Yeah. Annie Bear, I wouldn't be surprised if you were channeling Earth, because wasn't it you that your people were coming, emerging out of Earth. I think that was you, right? So Beck, you know about logos? Joni Mitchell sang about we are stardust. I think that soundtrack's playing in my head now. But I do feel as if when we are standing, the law of one, yeah. I do feel like we are standing on those advantage points as the descendants, and that just feels right for me. I know the whole story isn't here like right now with me. I'd love to hear like how this unfolds for you. It's almost as if it's being like rolled out. And when I'm seeing it being rolled out, it's not like a red carpet or anything. It's actually like a river of energy is being rolled out. And when I'm seeing this like beautiful river of energy, I feel as if it does have like that universal, like cosmic sound frequency thing. You know what, Teresa? That's actually a really good point. Teresa says, I feel like Annie Bear was there while Earth formed, and she helped sing her into being, then dove into Earth's heart. I feel like Annie never left Earth and guards her. Beautiful. Oh, there's a channel called I Am the Universe. Okay, I'll check that out. Did you guys catch too? They said Maui. I'm not exactly sure if that was the place they were talking about, but definitely Maui came out in the language. Good morning, Showwoman. I'll have to go back and listen to this with headphones to see what else I can come up with, because I really was trying to like let it through. Yeah. Something about us getting ready though. Like this is the year, or the beginning, the time. It's not like it's just going to happen in a year, but yeah. So that is that. When I was doing Reiki before coming on live, it felt, the Reiki felt kind of light and effervescent, and even though there was like some like energy of like tears with the group Reiki, it still felt good today. There was insect language behind it. Nice, Annie Bear. Yeah. They did have me count 4 fingers. So maybe that is April. I'm not sure, Fogo Pogo. But interesting though. I really liked the idea of when I was at the advantage point, and they were like, it's nothing special. It's not like there's a statue of like of a deity or anything there. It's just the advantage point. Yanuka Ishtita, and I feel like we are the descendants. And finding an area, and it doesn't even have to be like we physically go to this advantage point. I feel as if ka pako na tito pokunita mako shina I ka makuiwa yano tita makupa kiana papakia makupa kiatita katita natatama paku ushewa mayewa. I guess it's just a good place to so when my language did come out and I started asking questions of it in the beginning, they were talking about how the language didn't come through for humans, it came through for Earth, and that there were certain signals that were dampened or tapako tako na takatma eshewa, certain signals in the earth that had to do with crystals, like the communication to wherever these things were going was dampened, and the language was here to help like open that up. Almost like if you guys happened to listen to the one where somebody said that their scars were itching, and then Tuta said that there is a way through the denseness of like scar tissue, and that kind of in a way is reminding me of that. So I would really love help if anybody out there has anything come up that might help with this. Tuta Speaks at Gmail is my is a good way to get a hold of me. Pa kunaka, but there is something about the crystals in the earth and making sure. Was that you, Hypnicity, with the scars? Yeah. There's something about how energy can get through the denseness. So I'm really curious to see where this goes. Yeah. Kaylee says, one of the things I got from automatic writing yesterday is that HOPE is an acronym, Human Opportunity for Peaceful Experience. That's so cool. That is so cool. Are you taking a class, Kaylee? That's really neat. Cheryl says there are kids who do travel inside caves. They see crystals and have swam in the underground caves. Not easy to get to. Had to rappel into the caves. Yeah. Well, that is really cool, Kaylee. I know that Debbie Freebird Spirit, I think, is having a class on that. Patum patut tamakupanushti paye. I do feel like whatever it is, it's like when I'm up there at the advantage point, I cannot see other people. There's like no I don't see any hints of other people, like there's no, it just, to me, it's like I'm on this peak, and then looking out at the other peaks, almost like when you would think of like smoke signals being like communicating, but there's no smoke, because there's like no hint um, of humans. It's just this amu kaku taku naka ishiwa, getting ready. Pato pango tita, being like somehow the descendants to this energy. I'm really curious how this all, I know I don't have all the pieces. My kiddos texting from school. Yeah, so I'm gonna I know we're ending this a little bit early, but I'm gonna go sit with this because I'm still in the energy of it. Yeah, I'm gonna go sit with this for a little bit and see what I can come up with. Something about imprints too, Annie Bear. Like that was a word that came up a few seconds ago, and I didn't say it because I was like, I don't quite understand. Beck says there's an old teaching about a giant cave where every soul incarnate on earth has a crystal anchor that holds all past life in the anchor. That is really cool. Yeah, let's all report back. Let's all report back next Monday. I'm really curious to see if anybody, just putting the intention out there that Earth is releasing her story, Annie. The ones we know in our souls and the ones we don't. Yeah. Okay. Everybody, let's reconvene next Monday. My email is, you can see it's tutaspeaks.com. But if you go to tutaspeaks@gmail, if you guys have any epiphanies on this, please share, because I'm not getting the whole thing, which is fine. I'm not struggling with that at all, but it's interesting. Yeah. All right. You guys take care. I will see you next Monday. So happy to be here with you. Yeah. I'm curious. I'm so curious. Okay. You guys have a great day and a great week. Bye, everybody.